Footy Scoops in the six.
Yes.
You know what it is, Najjah Calibur.
Mahit's here. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, we there, family. Just living life, man. Organizing, man. MLS talks right now.
Mate, listen.
TFC, baby.
Started out amazingly. Started out season undefeated, right? 3 matches in, undefeated. And then, obviously, inevitably, at some point, someone's going to get a landed jab. But at the same time, let's look at how it went down. Because the bigger picture, the bigger story for me, the bigger thing for me, listen, large up yourself.
Yes.
Jackeel, what?
Jackeel,
what? Your first MLS goal, brother? Come on.
Come on, yo. Big things. Big things. Yo, congratulations. Najjah. Jah is blessed, man. Yo,
most
nice finish.
Composed finish.
Composed slipped around the keeper,
yes.
slotted it. A great run through.
We call those ones ice in the veins.
Ice in the veins. Come on.
Come on. No, because we're getting serious. The way you went around the keeper, right? And then on top of that, obviously the defender's coming in hard, so he's still trying to stop you.
Yeah.
But to still be able to slot it in like that, mate.
No. It's a brilliant goal. It's a brilliant goal.
That's a great goal to start with. You mean? So you're gonna get. I'm sure over your career you're gonna get little easier tap ins, all the rest of it. But that one is gonna stick in the memory, man. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of TFC supporters and definitely for yourself and your family. So congrats to you. Everybody here at Footy Scoops is most definitely proud of you, mate. Let's see more and more and more and more and more.
We just getting started. I know you just getting started, man. Now you 100%. One of those things, once you get the first one, now you're like, okay, that hunger develops.
Of course, bro.
You know,
of course.
Develops.
And you've been putting in the work over the years, been putting in the work over the seasons with TFC and obviously with the younger TFC group as well. So it's paying out, man. So again, salute to you.
Yeah, salute. Yes. So yeah, man. So let's get into this game right now. Game at New York, tough fixture.
Yes.
You know, it is what it is.
Started well. New York started well. They started aggressive and hungry. You know what I mean? So credit to them. And you know what? Honestly, Rodriguez, mates, the free kick.
Worldy. So that was what happened. So you're talking about the free kick that tied the game at 1-1.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. There's no keeper on earth really is going to stop that.
It was a beautiful free kick.
It's a beautiful free kick. But looking at the stats here right now, I mean, it wasn't too bad. As you see, shots on target, or shots overall, you had 17 shots for New York, 13 shots for TFC. But this is where you see the difference. Shots on target, all right? 9 for New York and only 1 for TFC.
You mean that's got to change. And I think, obviously, as I said with Herman's words, he gave him credit. I mean, he's saying that, listen, they were quicker out the gate than us. They started off a lot more aggressive and just
more urgency,
right?
a bit more urgency. More urgency,
right? And then at the same time, if we're being wasteful, you can't. Like it's a tried tested thing. You can't waste your chances. You have to make sure everything is. At least you're testing the keeper. At least you're getting something for the keeper to say, hey, you're making. Am I going to question? Are you going to save it? Do I hold this? Do I send it out? Do I parry it out to the side? You got to be doing something. To not have a lot of opportunities going on target itself.
Yeah,
that will change.
Yeah, that will change. Yeah, no bueno from that standpoint. But that will change. I mean, at the end of the day, you just want to test the temperature of the keeper, series out. And I mean, obviously, you got to score. You got to shoot to score, right? So
absolutely.
Possession 54% to 46%. So I mean,
pretty even.
Yeah, pretty even from that standpoint. And I mean, from there on, I mean, this corners 6-4 for New York. Right. So I mean, overall, it's one of those things. Like it's their first loss of the season. It's inevitable they're gonna get a loss. It's how we learn from it and grow from it.
And
like
what I was to say, that's when you're going to see Herman kind of come to the forefront.
Right.
So now we're going to brush that off and then push forward. And now obviously he's got things to sort of deal with as far as with the team as well, with the injury to El Capitan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're going to see now Herman kind of where his quality is going to shine through. Right? And how he's going to empower the team to make sure that, yes, okay, this is a hurdle. Obstacle, let's go over it.
Yeah. Let's get over it. Let's keep this thing moving. Absolutely. And put that in the rear view, but in a sense, obviously take the lesson of how we start games, how we finish games, the mental strength throughout the game.
Absolutely.
Because when you switch off at any time, that's when someone can get you. Yeah. And that's it.
Or if you don't start out, like if you haven't got out of bed yet, but the whistle's gone. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
But yeah, so Osarion obviously not there for that match.
Yes,
so let's let them know a little bit about it. So
mate, so we wish you a very, very speedy recovery. You know what I mean? Hope that everything just pans out well and you're back on the pitch, doing your thing, making that magic. You know what I mean? And having all of Toronto here cheering you on. So most definitely. But also that impacts the national team as well.
No, it does. I was just about to say. I mean, I'm excited to be heading out to the the CONCACAF Nations League
There
tomorrow.
you go. Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So we're going to the CONCACAF Nations League. It's going to be brilliant down in Dallas. Well, let's say Arlington, Texas. But then this qualifier is going to be in Frisco, Texas. So we're heading over there right now. Let's talk about the national program.
Yes.
Essentially, this is a play-in.
A play-in,
It's
yes.
a playoff to see who will qualify for the Copa America coming up this summer. A massive tournament.
So listen, Copa America tournament that's coming up. That's what Messi just won. So he wants to defend his title. Boy, listen, I'm excited for this tournament. I'm very, very excited for this tournament.
It's the biggest Copa America, first Copa America that's not played in South American soil. So it's the first one that's going to be in the States.
Yeah.
So this is a huge qualifier, and it's the first time, that Canadian program's seen themselves in a situation you have to play in.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting because if we look back to 2022 qualifying for the Men's World Cup, it was the first time we qualified at the top of the group, beating out Mexico and Canada, Mexico and the U.S.
Yep.
So for us to start there, and now as you can see, Herdman's not there. Obviously, he's with TFC. To see where we are now, it is, it's a little concerning.
So
but,
it's playing against Trinidad.
And that's right. So we have to big up TNT. All right, Trinidad and Tobago. Blessings to you guys, man. You know I love you, but hopefully you ain't spoil the party. But I mean, it is what it is, right? So this is where they're at right now. It's a game that they should be able to handle. And the reason why we're here is because we lost to Jamaica 2-1. And because of that, we're in this situation right now. Yeah. So they will not have Jonathan Osorio there. Borjan won't be there either, the keeper. But I mean, it's gonna be a big, big match because of this is a massive trial pre-test for the World Cup.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Because as you know, teams that are hosting the World Cup, they don't have to qualify.
Right.
So this type of mileage,
you need this sort of stuff to
we
cut your
need
teeth on.
this.
Yep.
Absolutely, 100%.
So this player match gives the Team Canada entry into the Copa America.
Right.
So essentially now that Copa America tournament will be, as you said, a good practice for the World Cup. Because now you're going to be playing against, you'll be playing against
Brazil.
world champions. You'll be playing against world champions. Because Argentina's in there, right? Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? You're looking at basically cutting your teeth against the best of the best, right? So, you have to be in this tournament.
No, I mean, it's a must-win for the Canadian program. It's a must-win.
As hosts, you have to be in this tournament. You know what I mean? I'm not saying have to be in a sense where they're going to brush aside Trinidad. It's not what I'm saying at all. No, but I'm saying as hosts of the next World Cup, it is imperative that Canada makes this tournament.
No, 1,000%. So first and foremost,
friendlies ain't doing it.
No, friendlies are not doing it. It's a real competitive atmosphere. I mean, they definitely need it. Trinidad, like you said, I mean, these guys are giant killers. They've beaten the States before.
Yeah.
The team, they're not bad at all, right? So we're gonna have to see what's popping off over there. But listen, we have to get in from that standpoint.
Yeah, from that standpoint alone. Yeah. Have to be.
And I'm excited to go over there because I'm actually going over there for the Nations League, CONCACAF Nations League semi-final and final. So USA is playing Jamaica. Right? Against the U.S. I have allegiance to both. My family lives in the States, and obviously from the West Indian community, you love to see when Jamaica doing good. And they have some quality players like Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, players playing in the Premier League, playing for Jamaica. And, I like the reason why Canada's playing the players because they lost to Jamaica. So the team is very good. It's going to be a very exciting tournament over there, and we're going to see what happens with CONCACAF Nations League and also have a play-in with Canada versus Trinidad. All happening next week.
And that's in Fresno. No.
Fresno, Texas for the play-in. Yeah. And then there's also going to be in Arlington, Texas is the Nations League. So two things simultaneously happening over next week. Okay. A lot happening for CONCACAF as we get ready for the qualifications.
So bring back one of them big Texas steaks.
Yeah, man. Texas. Listen. Everything's bigger in Texas, you understand me? Down in Arlington, Texas and Frisco, Texas. So we're going to get down there, see what's popping. But right now, I don't know about them deaders and red meat, just so you know. If it's oxtail, possibly that gonna beat that up. Other than that, I ain't touching that. But that's the only red meat I take in. You understand? Man. Yes, so that's what it is. Footy Scoops in the 6.
Boom.
But that's what it is. Let's go. Six.